Hey guys, it's that time again for another epic mini showcase. This time around we've got some TCR cars, some Utes, T6s and some new sneak peek 3D model vehicles of the radical cars. Before we get anything else, I think we should jump into the TCRs. So yep, here's the TCR cars. I think we should look at the Hyundai first. So it is the Hyundai Elantra, but they're actually called by Hyundai i3 sedans. Personally, I prefer if they've been called Hyundai i3 sedans. Honestly, there's not really much update on this. It's only just a facelift. So the engine bay interior, I mean, I can show you the interior, but it's pretty much just the same interior. Yeah, same interior, nothing much there. The boot does open, but I'm not going to worry about opening that up because it's not fully secured. But once the final version comes out, you'll see the post of this boot open up, hood open up, doors open up. But yeah, no, I'll show the engine bay again. Same engine, nothing much. You've probably seen these on the TCR world. It's been around in the TCR category racing for a while. Can't get that we see this made its appearance in Australia last year. For comparison, I actually have my other Hyundai i3 sedan, so I'll bring this out to show you the comparison of it. Here's the other one there. Yeah, pretty much nothing different, just the facelift. That's pretty much it. Now let's move on to the Nick & Co. So here, this is Nick & Co. The new Nick & Co car. I think this is the second gen. The sides are pretty much the same. Only thing that's different is just the U front end and U rear end. But after we designed the rear end a little bit, because the rear end it was too long. So after we redesigned the rear end. This will probably be the final version you will see with this rear end. There's another model that had the same issue, so I'll show you that one later in the video. Side views still the same. Engine bay, interior, all the same. I actually have the other Nick & Co car. Let me just bring this out to show you the size comparison of that. Right, here's the other one there. You can see, yeah, completely different front end. And same with the back. It'd be cool if we had don't know what I was saying then. There's gonna be these two actually made an appearance. Well, this one's been made appearance for Australia TCR for a while now. This one made its appearance in the TCR World Tour Down Under, so I'm kind of looking forward to see these two side by side while I'm doing the 2025 season. But yeah, other than that, it's nice to have another Nick & Co tempo for this. But yeah, the final version will be under the CUNN livery, I think it is, which is the blue livery. Because it's the only one it's the only team I've seen that's racing this one in Australia. Oh, and just so you know, the mirrors won't be like that. Don't know why the mirrors are damaged. Anyway, let's move over to the Toyota. So yeah, this is the brand new casting. We are updating the Toyota 86 series car. You won't see this one until 2024 season. And will be the final version of, you will see the final version of that one. It came out okay. There's some couple of things needs to be fixed. The interior, for example, you can kind of see in the back there I had to chop the rear a little bit so that we can see the gas tank in the back. That's gonna be fixed. I had to redesign this one because the rear doesn't really match, so I have to redraw the rear, and that will probably be the final version as well, with the rear really not just pretty much like that. Nothing is about this car is that if you don't recognize this car, or if you haven't seen this car, if you've seen this car on my Instagram posts, or haven't seen this car, or recognize this car, this was actually the car that this tempo that I use was actually the same tempo I did, and the same car I did for the Tokyo Olympics road car, the fancy one I made a couple of years back. When I heard that this one was making its appearance for the Toyota A6 series started in 2024 to now, and I realized, oh, that's cool to see that. And I realized, oh, I actually have a template for this too, so I remodified the template so it will have the Toyota A6 race spec, not the race spec version. Yeah, I'll show you the engine and the doors real quick. So here you go, engine bay, doors, and boot are open. Interior is you, the boot is you, engine bay is you. As you have the another A6 car, series car for slight comparison. I'll show you that real quick. So here's the I believe this is the I think that's the 2022 one. Yep, that is 2022, I just realized. So here's the 2022 racing, this is Jack Hughes' car, or Hughes' car that he raced at Toyota A6 series. And you can see, yeah, different year model of that. So this is what 2023 current, the race for the last time before the upgrade to this guy. I can't look forward to see the final version of that. This will be used for scholarship series, and then who graduates from that or in the major leagues will be driving this. And that's nothing. That's enough thing to say to the Toyota 6, which move over to the superutes. Alright, so yeah, here we go. Another superutes. We've got the new Ford Ranger, new Master BT50. I think we should knock out Master BT50 because I actually had the final version of it, and it's going to post out very soon. So let's knock into that one. So here's the updated version of the Master BT50. It actually came out pretty good. It's nice to see some updated superutes in this series. And I'll show you the interior of it as well. It's not too bad. There's actually another update will be coming out in Gold Coast with the tire power livery. I'll definitely doing that one. Really like to show you guys that one. I think that's much better livery. That's what I'm doing, because I'm doing sizes all trans Ram truck livery, which you'll see that one in a later post. But I'll quickly open up the doors in the hood so you can have a look at that. Alright, so here's all the doors and hood open. I can see it's got the generic standard issue V8 Superute engine bay, which all the Superutes will have. The interior, however, is based off the older BT50, so there's nothing special with the interior. Still the same interior that the other BT50 gen will have. It's pretty much just mostly the exterior parts I usually do with updated models for the Superutes or Porsche Crowd Cup or even Toyota A6. Also for A6 because they have their own brand new interior. But same with VSU cars. VSU cars, well, it depends on which VSU cars. It will have the generic, regular interior and regular engine bay. Let's move over to the Ford Ranger. Alright, here we go. Here's the Ford Ranger. I honestly kind of like this one. This is the second time I've done a Ford Ranger. Don't have the side compressor with me at the moment, but there's gonna be two of the Ford Ranger not Ford Raptors, Ford Ranger models. One is the new one, one's old one. I think both of them are in the same season, so I kind of will show you guys the side comparison of that. This one will have the same old generic engine. Again, I'll open up to show you. Yeah, same engine as the BT50 and other utes. Doors do open in this one. So there's the interior. Same interior as the old gen Ranger. Apart from that, yeah. Pretty much apart from that, that's pretty much it for the Super Utes. Yep, I'll grab that one. So that's it for the Super Utes. Let's move over to the last lot, which is the Radical cars. Alright, so I saved the brand new stuff for last. This is actually the Radical cars. Now, if you remember in the previous video I posted on Instagram, or you can follow me on Instagram, if not I'll explain what's the story behind these. If you're familiar with S500s, those was the ones I usually make on Instagram. Well, unfortunately that series died, so I'm actually looking at some new series to replace those cars. Is the S500 models I've been working on are not dead. I now got about at least 3 or 4 deliveries for it, and then that's probably it for those. Apart from that, this is what we're going to be replacing it with. So yeah, this is the brand new series that's going to be taking over the S500 car, S500 stuff. So I won't be longer be doing S500 cars. We'll be doing these bad boys. This is actually the first time I've actually done these kit cars. I haven't done a kit car for a while. Actually, matter of fact, I haven't done a kit car. So what you're looking at here is the Radical SR3 and the SR10. SR3, which is the XXR, and this is also the XXR. I actually have a Hot Wheels toy. Let me just grab that. So yeah, this is this one's the RS3 XXR. This one I use social media. Actually, we'll move the RS10 out of the way for you a bit and move the RS3 in. This one I use the Google Images and I actually have a Matchbox toy of it. Here's the comparison of that. This one will have optional if to have the this Halo bar thingy on it, or they had this, or just gonna have like pretty much like this and the SR10 over there. The RS3 and the RS10 will have the same rear end. Oh, and yeah, I noticed you probably already noticed that the spoilers are different. Yeah, spoilers the same. Wideness, the tallness is a bit different. I kind of like this one a bit better, even though it looks a bit still wobbling the guard, the bodywork. But I'm actually gonna actually shrink the side panels a bit down so that way it doesn't look like it's heating the bodywork. Yeah, before I made these ones, I actually upgraded the spoiler height, because if you can tell, it's just hitting. It's pretty much just hitting this, and it's not this fault. It's not the spoiler length fault. It's actually the tallness. I made a mistake on how tall it was, and it's just not. I didn't really like how that turned out. This one, I'm thinking it's much better. Although I think I was shaping the sides bits down a little bit, make it a bit shorter, so that way it does not look like it's heating the bodywork. Same rear end. Only difference is the SR10 has the side exhaust. So this is the exhaust right here, as the SR3 has the twin exhaust, just like the Matchbox version. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to see what these look like when it's finished. Definitely be doing a delivery for this. Now there is actually a RS10 version of this one, but doesn't have the XXR sort of style rear. It's more like a very old version of it. I think it's RS10. I have to check on Gran Turismo, because this is the only, there's one that looks just like, the front is pretty much the same, but the rear is different. So I have to check if I got that right. But apart from that, I'm probably only going to be doing, if there's a new delivery came out, these are probably the only ones I'm going to be doing the deliveries on. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love doing the SR radical cars, but it's hard to do the bodywork. But the delivery is going to be fine. I don't mind doing deliveries, but doing the whole drawing the bodywork again, yeah, no. So apart from that, let me grab the rest of them and do the out intro as usually do. Alright, so there we have it. So there's some new stuff. I kind of forward to see what these look like when it's finished. So for the BT50, that's going to come out when I do the not Tassie Perth round, which I'm actually working on. And there might be a special, depends, might be a special showcase review of that round. Depends how I feel, or depends on what's happening. Kind of looking forward to see this one while I'm doing the 2024 season. Looking forward to see that for sure. This will be late in the year sort of thing, and same with the those TCI cars. Looking forward to see what they look like later on the year, later on while I'm doing my stuff. I know just some bit of background stuff in there. Yeah, working on a 2023-2024 season update deliveries. So that's going to be coming out with, you might see that in a couple months time, depends, because I'm actually working on doing the Indigenous round for 2023. But apart from that, the next video, there might be some special things coming in the next video of the next sneak peek update. More respect to see what we got, some special stuff coming your way with the next video, as well as some more GT3 and GT4 cars. Yes, we're actually going to bring GT4 into the series. There might be some new WRC stuff I'm actually going to look at. Oh, and new Formula E and new Formula 1 cars. Once I finish 2025, that's where I'll be doing the U model. I'm actually going to be working on the U Formula 1 cars, show you a sneak peek of that. And for me as well. But apart from that, yeah, this is the biggest, well, I won't say biggest, but this is the big one yet of the sneak peek video I made. Other than that, there's not much to say, guys. Hope you enjoy this video and stay tuned for much more on Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, link is down in my channel. Other than that, that's pretty much it to say. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.